So how did this come about? Excuse me, bad cough. It's no the COVID. How did it come about?
Pretty much, it's been almost 7 years in the works now. It was basically when I graduated from uni, just noticed that a lot of graduates in the creative industries weren't really finding work specifically in Scotland, and a lot of us didn't want to move down south or move to other countries because our family and my friends were here. So just kind of thought that a good kind of way to show that would be through the kind of two actors way. So obviously in doing that I had to cast myself as the lead because nobody else would cast me in anything.
How did you come on board, Matthew?
So Stephen and I both studied acting and performance together at New College, Lanarkshire. So sort of midway through our studies, Steve sort of came up to me and asked if I would be interested in coming on board and co-writing a series with him. And it just sort of started from there. You know, we would, in between classes, sort of sit and have a laugh and come up with different ideas and meet up. You know, at the end of the day, go down to Steve's bit, fire on a couple of pies and a pot of beans and sit all night writing this series, you know.
But what Matthew's not telling you is that I actually paid for his lunch for a year in college. That's what swung it.
I knew there would be a grudge. There's always a grudge.
There always is. He knows the way to my heart, you know.
So it's about Steve and George. They're both living in Glasgow, but they're both aspiring actors. But they haven't had any work and they're very down on their luck. So, but they want to stay in Glasgow. But Steve is he's left the acting scene. George is still dining out in an advert that he had a couple of years ago. But they're both very uninspired until they meet their new downstairs neighbours, Lucy, Sapphire and Berry, and they inspire them to get back into the acting industry and they kind of pursue acting in Scotland. And it's all the kind of ups and downs, mostly downs that they have in there.
Lucy, Sapphire and Berry, I love that. Presumably social media was really key in trying to sort of build support, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. And as Steve sort of mentioned there, you know, the fan base that we had built up was predominantly on social media. And you know, we're really sort of grateful and lucky as well that we had such a sort of, I guess, a committed group of people who would share every post and get the word out there. And then even when the series launched, you know, we still had that. We still had these guys who had been sort of supporters for years, helping to spread the word. And obviously since it's launched, we've received quite a bit of attention, which has been great. But you know, we're really thankful to the people who've supported us from the start. Yeah.
So presumably the second series, Stephen, is going to be you living in the lap of luxury, having become highly successful writers and actors. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to set it in Barbados. All expenses paid for everybody.
No, sorry, you've got that wrong, Steve. It's Bargedi. It was Bargedi we were setting.
You better get back to that Kickstarter. Well, listen, it's great to hear such a good success story, Stephen and Matthew. Really lovely to speak to you. So there you go. It's called Weegies. As I say, it's got rave reviews. So go and have a look, and we'll wait for Series 2 in Barbados/Bargedi.